We're here at Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment with Patrick, who is showing us the new Arkham City Armored Edition, which is basically the Wii U version.
Sure, okay, so it's Batman Arkham City, the Armored Edition, coming out holiday 2012. So it's the Wii U version of the game from Rocksteady. Everything's in there that you're used to, so same mechanics, all the content's there. You get Harley's Revenge, which was a DLC from the original game. We've enhanced it with the new Wii U controller, so I'll just sort of walk you through. Once we get loaded, I'll just take a short moment to tell you what the difference is and what you'll be experiencing. So same great game, just interfacing with it differently. You also get a new suit, which has a new battle mode.
Is that exclusive to the Wii U?
Yep. So exclusive to the Wii U is the battle armor tech mode. So what you get that's new is your sonar. So if you click that sonar, that's new. Oh, just hit the sonar. What happens is if you hit anything else, it'll center back on Batman. So if you're going through the menus, say, and you move around, it'll take you back. So you know you're taking damage, say you were looking down. So this is brand new, the sonar. It's draggable, so you can try and see if there's any thugs up there ahead. Just in that gate up there. So probably as you move forward, and then if you scroll, okay, so there's a bunch of thugs up there, so if you want, you can just go right up and get into the game. So this is a combat sequence, so you'll get to harness kinetic energy as you fight, and then you'll get to release it when you choose during combat.
So the main focus remains on the TV screen.
On the television, and this supports it. Some of the gameplay is going to be exclusively on the gamepad. So now you're accumulating energy and your bat meter's full. So now you can either press both thumbsticks at one, or there's a new button there on your controller. And when you're released, there you go. Unleashing all your power. So all the great free flow fighting is still there. You can still chain combos. It's just that when you choose to use the BAT mode, you're just a lot more powerful. Good job. So you have played this, right?
Some of it, yeah.
Okay. So the rest of the walkthrough is going to be focusing on your gadgets. So if you want, you can hit your real-time map. So that's all draggable. You'll be using that to set objectives, tapping on the screen, stuff like that. All of your Wayne tech is there. So if you wanted to upgrade, say, your suit in the gadgets or your bat suit, you would do that through here. So now you don't need to pause the game anymore.
Oh, and he's reacting on screen to it.
Yeah, true. There's a nice animation as you're touching the screen. You actually see Batman interacting. It's meant to be really immersive. You can scroll through those if you want, so a bit more like a flip book. So you're actually never losing the ambiance of the game, so you're always immersed. If you go into detective mode with your left button, yeah. Just to your right, there's a crime scene, so you might remember that. So now face the back of the controller to the television and hit both triggers so you can calibrate. Right. So now on your controller, you can manually move about in augmented reality. So you can look down at the controller.
That's cool.
Yeah, so now you're scanning for a clue and you're looking for a vial. There you are. So you can either hit hold B or hit that scan button. Great, awesome. So you can keep walking forward. There's going to be a bit of a blood trail that you can follow to the next crime scene. Go, calibrate again, then look for the second vial. Thumbsticks still work. There you go. Scan for that. So it's a whole new way to experience the gadgets, right? You're using augmented reality this time. Great. Okay, so we're going to keep back into your left. Yeah. So we're going to go forward and to your right, and we're going to go to a, can you make it that way? I think you might have to, well, that'll do it. Oh, I just found a great way to get there. Okay, so go down in there. There you go. So you press up to select your back claw. So a new way, this is new also. So you get to select your gadgets a new way. You get to equip if you want your own quick select menu. So you can just tap to select and hold and drag into your quick select. So now they would be mapped to your pad. And if you chose, you can also just tap to select a new gadget. So you got 3 slots. Yeah, there you go. Great. So now I think you have your back claw selected, so you would hit the left trigger. Great. So left trigger, then right trigger to launch your back claw. You want to aim it at the... There you go. Then you want to mash B to pull it open. Good job. Now next thing we need to use is our cryptographic sequencer. So this is new gameplay as well for hacking doors. Quick select menu, just like before, up on the pad. Then your cryptographic sequencer is the bottom right gadget. It's actually your computer. You can drag it there. You could also just tap it and it's there, it's selected. So again, as with all your gadgets, left trigger, aim at the... There, now, gameplay is going to happen on the gamepad. So now what you want to do is look for a couple of password nodes. So you want to interact with the screen, so you press and hold. Yeah, go ahead. You want to scan around for clues, and you want to avoid those red lines because they're security. So really, yeah, there you go. Now there's a gauge at the top letting you know if you're any closer to the clue. Oh, there, I think that was it. Awesome, so you got your first clue, there's a second one. Hey, good, oh, there you go, good job. Great, so that just unlocked the door for you. This next room is our challenge. It's the remote control batarang. So you're gonna select that from your quick menu. You just tap it to select it. There you go. So there's a switch on the far wall and you want to throw your batarang through that window there. Yeah, if you give yourself a bit of room, it'll be easier for you. That's the switch over there. So what you want to do, oh, I think you're in first person mode. Click the thumbstick. Yeah. So hold down your left trigger and launch with the right trigger through the window. So the gameplay is going to happen down there and you're going to be using the tilt sensors of the controller. It's actually pretty tricky the first time. If after you launch it, you hit the left trigger one more time, it'll slow it down.
Oh, okay.
It'll put on the air brakes. You go, you launch it. Okay.
Oh no.
Don't worry about it, it took me a couple of times. See?
I keep looking at the TV screen.
Yeah, you'll get it. So let go of the trigger and hold it a second time. There you go, you got the air brakes on. Oh, you're almost there.
Oh no.
It's a bit tricky because it's recessed, right? So you want to try and hit it right from the front. Oh, I think you got it. Oh, you just missed it. You almost had it. Take your time. There's absolutely no pressure. Oh, I think you got a good path now. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're just above a couple of inches. Tricky, huh?
Yeah, for sure. It's different.
Yeah. It's more of a physical interaction, so it takes a little bit of
yeah,
you'll need to clear that thing. So if you launch it at just at the right height, you should be okay. Oh, you cleared that, no problem. Going for the button.
Oh, too much.
That's all right. Just above it, you gotta hit that big red button. It's actually not that big. This is the challenge we put in there.
Oh no. Okay.
I think you got it now.
Oh,
There, so 4 or 5 shots. That's about what it takes to practice. Right, so this next room you're going to use yet another gadget. It's your remote electrical charge. So select that from your quick menu. I think it's the second from the top right. So what you'll need to do, walk ahead, and you'll need to get that ball, which is up here, all the way down to there. Yeah. So aim it at the first generator there, and so you've got 2 options. So either repulse, so if you aim it, you'll see on your pad you got 2 triggers, right? One attracts and one repulses the ball. So you'll probably want to hold that repulse button. There you are. Next one, you want to pull the ball to it. So that's a cool new way to interact with a lot of the puzzles, for instance, throughout the game, right?
sure.
Regular challenges and whatnot.
Making good use of the tablet.
That opened a grate, ceiling grate. So this is right. So if you go into detective mode, you'll see there's like 3 thugs in here. Left, actually, sorry, hit the left bumper to go into detective mode. And you can also go in sonar mode and see that there's actually 3 thugs down there. So drop right in. Something that's new about Arkham, the Armored Edition is that you can now detonate your the new like tactical component that we put in there. That's all right. Well, you can actually practice blowing that up if you want. You can just tap it right there on the sonar, and boom. So that was your practice shot. Now lay one on that first window, and we're going to lay down 3 charges and try to knock them all out at once.
I guess we'll see how the sonar works. Oh, there, I got it. I broke it
there.
down.
Perfect. So if you wanted, you could go right in there and just beat them up.
One last thing to do.
And you're actually almost done here. If you put your fist through the jammer there that's hooked out up to the door. Oh, is there? Hit B. That opened the door to your left, and you're actually done the demo.
Oh, awesome. That was actually really cool.
So go and track with the door, and that'll give you the outro. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was actually really different. It's a new level of interactivity that I totally did not expect.
Great. Well, that's what we were aiming for. So if you've played the game before, a totally new way to interact with it. So we're really excited about the controller.
Thanks so much for